the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a team that ranks in the top five in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. It'll take the return, try to get better field position. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So Florida's offense will have its first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Brown.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Gators have this offense rolling. Give to the running back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to... Oh, they block it!
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal block because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Pratt. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gators line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A low line drive and short kick. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida!
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Quickly to the tight end. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Platt. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll pump it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Abrams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Razorbacks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you.
There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Line gets set, 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback gets past the marker. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Gators! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Voorhees. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the 1st time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely center cut. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. The short hands. It's Abrams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Montgomery. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll try the left side. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And you can tell all eyes on this team. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan. The offense just has not been able to counter them.
And the Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Abrams. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarter.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21 to 13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Got him downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pratt. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. the change now on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You've got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late. Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but...
Touchdown, Arkansas! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment?
And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the 4th. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they can get into field goal range. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they still hold that 2-point lead after the stop, David, now to see what the offense can do.
Yeah, and you've worked on it all week, taking care of the football, making sure you don't make those mistakes, Jesse, while still being in those clutch situations in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, defense just did their job, right? So offense, let's go out, put some points on the board, put ourselves in a position to win.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.